Hey guys, it's Agamerzzz. Guys, this is the moment we all been waiting for, dude. Guys, today is the day that we are going to 3.3 story, and it's called The Fall at Dawn's Rise. And yeah, this is where we're gonna be like a high scene and everything that we going to see about the new story about the Sky Titan and everything. So guys, let's go and get started on this thing. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, start the story recap. Yeah, let's view the story recap.
Following the advice of the Chrysos heirs, I embarked on the trial of time.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I had been dead since the moment I stepped onto Amphorius.
Oh,
to reclaim the future that had
that's
been
the new voice actor
of
Steli.
Onward in pursuit of the Death Titan, Thanatos.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that we have a new voice actor now. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that. So yeah, we have a new voice actor to go through, like the new voice actor to speak it and all. But I don't mind. As long as we get voice actors to speak with the character, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Anaxa, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, broke free from the surveillance of the Golden Threads and actively sought refuge from the Council of Elders. After winning the Council's trust, he ascended Dawncloud with Xerxes, the Reason Titan, who resided within him, and sought an audience with Kefali, the World-Bearing Titan.
Yep. Hey, the new voice actor ain't that bad, though. I mean, like I said, get new voice actors to speak for the character, I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm good with that, really.
To obtain information about the entrance to the Netherrealm, Castris had no choice but to support the Council of Elders in proposing a pause in the flame chase journey. With the aid of the demigod Cypher, she set out for the ancient city of the dead dragon, Styxia. Castris successfully recreated the dead dragon Pollux via alchemy and used its power to return to the Netherrealm, where she faced Thanatos, the Death Titan. She returned both the Titan's core flame and the stolen future, restoring the cycle of life and death in Amphorius. Anaxa's soul met Castris in the Netherrealm, where he proved his hypothesis regarding creation. At the Citizens' Assembly, he cast a pivotal vote and used the charge of blasphemy to thwart the Council of Elders' schemes for power, allowing the flame chase journey to continue. After returning Xerxes' core flame, Anaxa's physical body completely disappeared.
Yep.
With this, the flame chase journey neared its conclusion, and all eyes turned skyward.
Yep, that's the story. All right, let's go. Thanatos and Celery's core flame has been returned. Yeah, about that time. I miss Castris, but yeah, but it is what it is, though. But we're on to a new adventure now. Sometime after that, the 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. They embody the 12 orphan deities, fate, foundation, creation, and calamity of this world. Now 10 among them have fallen. Their core flames return to the origin in Genesis. Above you, constellations simmer, and their brilliance echo the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascendants and 4 partings. Strife. Yeah, and then the guns and all that. May a day, may your battle no defeat. Yeah, we've been through a lot during these times. And about the man with the life of girl, time is peace nowhere, and then the power resides in your hand. See you tomorrow, Trinity. Reason? Long ago, the gold sage repelled the mentors of the black tide, and still no longer pass, and the performance the glimpse of the world cost his life, or the carnation of reason, in the edge of existence, where have you found your answer? And death. The prophecy makes one the hand of shadow, two granted the fate of death, yet their bond is woven a haunting, beautiful tale that strays across time. And, in the end, the incarnation of death whose journey from the nether realm to the living world choose to remain in the sea of flowers, retrieving your future. At the end of the west wind, we shall meet again, Castris. Man, what a long journey has it been? And time it again, farewells haven't numbered you, but you can't help but wonder, how many goodbyes would the journey of trailblazing entail? You question whatever you're able to express each goodbye with a heartfelt emotion. Dude, that's what it really is going to be. Even now, even high scene, Or wait, I mean, I don't know. Like, whoever got the core flame, we really gonna have to say goodbye to them. Like, dude, we don't know. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how Amorphous cherished epics, using the stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel the melancholy and regain your strength. Then let it begin. Countless world of adventure surge through your mind. You need to only to grasp to just one anchor of your creation. Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the keyword in your mind. Yeah, it's indeed difficult. But you should still clean tightly to your inspiration, weaving heartfelt and elegant verse. Okay, it's impossible with that vibration. Alright, it's an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone, it won't disrupt your thoughts, so you can tell yourself. Oh, it's Cypher. Cypher! Man, great mystery. Last time Stygia, 0 times touch your hunting, absolute disaster. Okay, your power time is needed now. 70 and a half 30 split. Alright, I'm coming. Just be right there. Quickly! Quickly! Hurry! Okay, calm down, Cypher. I'm coming. I'm coming over there. Man, she in a rush. You have to admit, even during this arduous and striking your low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Cypher's endless, surging desire for wealth seem more turbulent than waters of Scattergorge waterscape. Forget about the past now, it only brings sorrow, but sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Stygia, where the river of souls is no longer blah, to beat up the cat girl. Hopefully, those glittering clinky trinkies will, as always, live up your spirits. Alright, where is the kitty?
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream.
This sucks.
I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
Well, I hope so. I miss Casters too, man. I miss Casters. I miss Casters too.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together.
Yeah, you're right, ma'am.
By the way, it was Miss Cypher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone?
I don't know. Huh? Wait, what's that sound?
I don't know. But this aura feels so familiar.
Familiar?
Let's go check it out together. Be very careful.
Yeah, I will.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh boy. I don't want to find out what it is, but still, we're gonna find out. Anyway.
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up? Careful, careful.
Whoa, ma'am, you got glowing hands. What?
It's
a black
a
cloak?
piece of black cloth.
Wait, no way.
Where have I seen this before?
The Flame Reaver? It's the Flame Reaver.
What?
Yes.
How could they be here?
I don't know. Wait, he's right there? Dude, he's right there! How the way did he get here? Dude, how in the world did you get here? Dude, he was scary with that when he just come out of nowhere. Dude. Ma'am, get ready.
Wait! We both know what this thing can do. Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with Time's power as soon as we can.
Dude, we need to run. We can't fight it. We can't fight this guy. We gotta run.
The River of Souls is full of fish, big and delicious.
I can't say there's no fish in the River of Souls, though.
What?
Wait, what do you mean there's some fish in it? Dude, there's no fish in there.
The flame chase journey stops. Meow, meow.
Wait, what? Wait, did he say meow? Wait, why did he say meow?
Meow?
Meow! What? Dude, what is happening? What's so funny? Huh? Wait, what?
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
Really, Cypher? Really? Psh. Really? So it was you, Cypher.
Ah, don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one.
Okay, okay. Enough jokes, kitty. Seriously.
Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster.
Yeah.
Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
Okay, so you're playing good. So you're playing good cop and bad cop. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
Please, please.
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod? Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that.
Huh?
Let me think about how to explain this.
Please explain.
For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak? We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere? That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened? Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way. Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie.
But what if it's real? What is it real, Cypher?
Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
You might have a point, but it really depends.
A power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Nice! Now I know your secret!
I sure love your arrogance, Gray Mystery. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, was that your teleslate?
Yeah. Wait, who's that testing now? Oh, it's 5-5! Yay! Oh, it's 5-5! My dude! Okay. You see, well, I can't really listen hour. You seem asleep, so I didn't wake you up. It feels like it's time to continue training. Let's go to the Grove, shall we? To the Grove?
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the Grove.
Okay. Are we gonna live handsomely somewhere after this?
Live handsomely? You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me.
Even Cypher's so beautiful, though.
Prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple?
Maybe?
So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me. That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
You know, I like the voice actor, how she did the voice of Cypher. It's really, really matched up, and especially, that's about the tone of that voice. But, I can't say, but still, it's really good. I really like her voice. It's kind of feel like I want to listen to her more. I want to listen to her talk some more. Yeah, it's like, I want to listen to Cypher some more. Really. A few days later, the crash kayak abyss of fate.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've
Spoken of,
Like us? Oh.
my repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donhong.
Oh. I'm surprised a counter elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the Express. Oh, I ain't never thought they're gonna check the Express.
Agamerzzz hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Agamerzzz. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively gunning for coups and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Emphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight, even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered intensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars of Emphorius believe that the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 titans of Emphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 titans whose course flame have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
In returning Aquila's court flame can be break the sky curse, we won't need to be exhausted ourselves searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the cycle's heirs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Really? But...
Of course. That's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
Wait, so he's gonna build the astral train for us? So we can go ahead and get back home? By all means, please proceed, but be careful. The express store is strictly delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
Oh man, we're gonna have him help him build that train again. Like that car. Look, scan the damage part to the system the moment we begin inspecting its components. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand this structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly, but we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
Huh! Man, it's great that you're helping us! That's nice. But isn't the real issue is Aliqua?
Hypothetically, Lord Donhong, if I could open up a path out of Emphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means by countering divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, It could offend certain interests.
Huh. Forgive me, Lord Leticus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawn Cloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such mysterious background and motives, anyone conscious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
Oh, who are they? Are these people... Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
Neutral? In the between of these?
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
Whoa, wait, who are these guys? 1 against 4 then, huh? Like, dude, like, who are these guys? They got masks on their faces and stuff. They just kind of like evil. Something. They just don't look like people. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
Dude, you gotta help me or what? I mean, you can't stay in neutral all the time for the rest of your life.
Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions is now including the Flame Sage serial heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions. Yeah, he's right though.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked if you help, I meant the ones who need help are them. Meanwhile, in the Grove of Epiphany. Oh! Beautiful cussing! Wait, is that Five Arms fighting? He's fighting the Flame Reaver! Oh, dude! He's fighting him! Dude! Even I can see the blade. That's the Flame Reaver.
You have such overwhelming powers. Why?
Dude, I did not know he was fighting him.
Answer me. Why do you stand in our way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Wait, can he just say something?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore!
We gotta help him!
Drag him back here, friend!
Fire. Dude, are you okay? Dude, you were fighting the Flame Reaver, but still.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out.
I mean, yeah, always keeping me on edge, huh?
Thanks for worrying, buddy.
Yeah, I'm always worried about you.
Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
Wait, he's really fighting the Flame Reaver, or just a simulation of the Flame Reaver?
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
Right, why not get Shondas to help?
Don't worry. I've already arranged that. Of course I need him. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Phainon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
Oh, when he's gonna be playable! I mean, I just want to play as him, dude. But still. But you're really grown. But still, we'd be here by your side, really. But you're really grown.
Far from finished. I must continue sharpening my skills until I can match their strength. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to.
Right. Where you were reading before?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
Oh.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
So you should relax too.
Wait, we can relax here? Over the past few months, you come here more than once, fishing out that small piece of essence from the ocean of knowledge that's best suit your taste. You quite revealed that Don Hunt isn't around. No one will be here to judge your reading tests. The scroll at hand shows the line of small tests, non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after borrowing. Don't let any Grove professor discover it. 10 exclamation marks. It seems that the scholars of the Grove amidst their profound academic discussions haven't forgot their little hobbies. So, which reading material will you pursue? Let's say The Forbidden Love, The Tree, and the Butterfly. I don't know if I'm gonna read all of this. Dun dun dun. That's it, nothing else. The love is abruptly at that moment. When the author's lost motivation and some urgent situation occur remains unknown. If it were the latter, the Flame Reaver is fully responsible. May the professor, the professor, I think this might be an anxietus. At the mind-shaking pains, this one image remains your mind. The Express, Welt, Phone. Oh, for the unstellar host, the type of literature remains far too ahead of its time. One Punch God. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going right through it. I'm not reading all of this. Investigative literature, your favorite. This article leaves you fully empowered, as you are the author's One Punch God incarnated. Sky Tidal Aquilia? Heh, this is nothing. Let's stop here.
I wonder what Phainon and Mem are reading.
Hey, I'm good. See, we got the voice actor, new voice actor reading and doing it. I don't have to say anything.
Let's take a closer look.
Hey.
Well, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
Sorry. I'm just curious what you're reading.
You could have just asked. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
I didn't know you were into this.
You didn't know? After all this time we've known each other. That pains me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 5-1. Oh man, I feel bad. I didn't mean to choose that decision. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 5-1. Please forgive me.
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Agmerzzz became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics.
I feel bad. I feel so bad.
Wealth.
I feel so bad for making that decision. I'm sorry, dude.
That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talked too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and integrity and skill.
He was gonna say wealth, is he?
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emporius these days?
Wait, you're into fishing?
You scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
What is Mem looking at? I really want to see.
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine.
Right, what is he hiding? Ma'am, what are you hiding?
Ruler, weaver, traveler, healer. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all?
Ruler fits me pretty well.
What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
So, like, dude, what is she looking at? Oops, I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. Why did I click the wrong button?
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
Yes, please tell me what's going on, ma'am.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Emporius Divination Compendium?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby. So why all the secrecy?
Wait, deviation is really a hobby?
I wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
Then you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Hydes Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trinan. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
Well, a little faith in these things isn't bad sometimes, though.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
You really had thought about this, haven't you?
After all, The first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes. Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene.
Cyrene?
She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child.
It's Cyrene?
Right. I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that.
Oi. So yeah, that's Phyphon's card. Those mints up to the task?
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates?
Yes.
The riddle that Orin exposed to us?
What's the matter?
Who's there?
Wait, don't tell me.
You are...
Wait, don't tell me. Assassins! Or something. Eyes peeled, everyone. Right, are those assassins?
These folks are up to no good.
Yeah, cause we saw them before with Danhan.
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
Cleaners? Wait, that's what they call cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
Wait, who are they?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners.
The assassin? Called the Cleaners?
Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Well, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war in order to defame our predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Agamerzzz to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
Wait, those clothes. Wait, that's kind of like the Flame Reaver was wearing too? Like, I could like, look at the pattern of the clothes. It's like the Flame Reaver's clothes. Like, and then they wearing it too.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace. And they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
To rule? Please.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
Like, who? Like, just a handful of you here. Who do you think you're fighting?
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret.
Yeah, you hear the man.
My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
ones don't play.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it?
Cinny?
It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby.
I seen.
With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
Aw, little Ika. Oh, so cute. I just want to hug it.
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treeby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament.
They highlighted we
Volume 3,
again.
Section 5. With Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories. But the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treeby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Celiosi's side.
Hey, can I get something that's cute like that? Can I have one? I want to take it home with me. Can I take it home with me?
That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth and Lady Treeby, good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
What? I thought it was sharp than that.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treeby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth. Trouble.
Man, that was quick. There was more trouble coming away.
Clementine. Take a breath. What's going on? Please, something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya.
Huh? What happened to her?
It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
Wait, what? No, that can't be right. Wait a minute. Lady Aglaya? No way. There's no way. I never heard that she'd be in trouble or go in the memorial place. There's something happen? Like, what's going on?
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver.
Oh, great. It's the assassins, too. Man, the assassins be everywhere.
But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Oh my gosh, this has to be her. She's the one that's responsible for all of this? Really?
Aglaya.
Why does it have to be you? Man, I thought we got rid of you. I mean, but she just beat us in contest. But if this is about what happened back then, she still hold a grudge?
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
Well, not now. Seriously.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence. Agamerzzz humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
So she's the one responsible for all these, about these cleaners. I can't believe this.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish.
What?
The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
What?
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Agamerzzz has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Dromus workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
I don't understand what's going on here, but still, like, a facade? Huh?
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
Oh,
that girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
What? How does she?
You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today? Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
What is he saying? About...
I thought I could buy some more time.
Buy some more time?
In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others.
So Gaia is not herself.
Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
Departure? Wait, what?
Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters.
Wait. Gaia?
Will the wandering wind stop to mourn me? Cyphra?
Wait, no, what is happening? Is she said by departure or something? Like, is she meant like she's leaving or something? A minute ago at Memorial Market.
Seamstress! I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen.
Wait, Cypher? Wait, is that Cypher as a kid?
Come on. As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags.
Oh.
What have you brought? Let me see.
Here,
Gaia.
take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
Ah, she failed. She failed to get some money.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business. How admirable. Enough with the jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Hey, I want to see Cypher as the kid. Let me see her face. I mean, she's really cute, though.
Mind your manners, kitty.
Kitty cat.
Tell me, Cyphra, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
She's a phantom thief. That's what that is.
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me? Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face.
Yeah, she's a liar. She always lies.
But my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
Huh?
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Come on.
Oh.
We just do business without all this chatter. Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine. If you don't want it, there are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it.
Ah.
But these alone aren't enough to purchase the gold weaver's finest clothes.
I'm about to say that. I thought that was quick.
That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Wait, those shoes. Oh, so Gaia gave her those shoes.
Oh. It's
Oh.
shimmering gold.
Oh, so that's
absolutely stunning.
Oh, so that's her first time buying shoes and clothes though. When she was a kid, I think Gaia gave her those shoes. I mean, no wonder how she got those shoes.
These golden boots
when she
are
was
the gold weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphra. And don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
Ah.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Ah, yeah, she gotta grow bigger like she was now to grow in those shoes. Fake? Fake? Who are you calling fake?
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by a Glyad.
Oh.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls.
Wait, there's really fish in the River of Souls?
Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
What's your tears look like anyway?
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
Okay, I know. Okay, enough with the sniffing.
This air. It's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Okay, she's really getting worked up about treasure. Really.
Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Okay, but now you split me 7-20, but now 80-20?
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 it is. How generous you are, Boss Lady Cypher.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery. Uneasy around water.
Oh, Kitty don't like getting wet. Oh, that's so cute.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming.
She just don't like the water. I know. I understand. You're a kitty cat.
Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
Yeah, because like if she be in the water, she be like jumping and start running around fast to get away from the water.
So worked up. Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that?
What happens when she get wet?
Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Let me take a look around. Got it. Let's use that thing. Come on, follow me, boss lady.
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Sharp as ever.
Oh, like the kick? Back kick? Okay.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
Was this device designed by priests of Ornyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me. Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water...
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut of the loot, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
But even I like Cypher, really. Especially even I want to listen to her voice some more.
Right now, it's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
And even Bartilio's, he sounds like a chipmunk. It's like almost sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yes. Right here. What are you waiting for? Start digging.
Roger that. Watch me.
Barbados activate the activation mode, unearthing the treasure buried deep underground.
That's a huge chest. Move over. I want to open it myself.
Okay, Cypher. I mean, I did not know she gets so worked up. I mean, it's like she's so worked up over treasures. Like, open it, move over. I want to carry the treasure. Let me see what is inside. Or something like that. Like, dude, calm down. You're getting worked up for a treasure. Just calm down. It's just a treasure. Why she's so greedy?
Wow. A massive haul. Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated.
Much appreciated.
Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, Cypher, you truly have the most refined taste of all thieves and employees.
Wait, there's more Phantom Thieves than one?
Let me try this on.
Hmm?
Where is my treasure?
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
Wait, that was a fake treasure?
How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it is true, and the lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
Well, looks like the lie became reality. Looks like she's right about that.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift.
Meh.
Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter. All right, enough fooling around. Here's the real thing. Lead the way.
Cypher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation.
Like you.
Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard for miles. It's just too stupid.
Seriously, what was the Titan thinking when they came up with this thing?
To pick up bosses, to pick up bigger objects and hit things, even turn it as a bridge to get across.
Hey, if you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut.
Oh.
What do you say?
Whoa.
But lady, you're absolutely right. I'll be careful with my words.
Yeah, you better watch what you say.
This thing's way too loud when it's on. Let's not stir up more trouble, okay?
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Look at its face. Oh my, how could something be so ugly?
Cypher, don't underestimate this thing, because this thing could be really dangerous.
Yeah, so ugly. Ugly enough to make even me, a little imp without a digestive system, feel nauseous.
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking.
That would be messed up, though.
So, how about you take the front? I'll attack from the side.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature. Huh?
Up, he heard you guys. This thing heard you guys. Now you gotta fight it.
You can't run.
Ooh.
Embrace a new life.
You do. Like, what happens if Cypher get all these coins? Alright, that should do it.
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring. Hey, Bartolos. Are you still alive? Give us a squeak if you are.
Yeah! I mean, squeak!
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action. It should be safe here now. Get to work.
Aye, aye, boss lady Cypher.
Barbados activated at the activation mode. Unable the treasure to buried deep underground.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it and see.
Yeah, let's open up and see what's inside. Yeah.
Huh. Is this?
Oh, balance day. Oh, 3 neighborhoods will move away today, and then blah 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 blah. I can't read all of this. Man, it's a lot of information. Yep.
Ooh, this looks tragic. Do you think they made it to Akama?
Probably not. I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akama. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky. Huh. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because they were born in the wrong place, they had to face such devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akama, simply because they're supported by the world-bearing Titan, continue to survive.
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it?
Nope, it's not. It's not fair.
Speaking of the world-bearing Titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
Huh? Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
Oh, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. I just snuck in with a bunch of mumbling priests and watched them do their spooky rituals around some glowing rock. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then. Don't remember much else. It's been what? Nearly 1,000 years?
1,000 years? Wow. I mean, how long? Like, how's it been 1,000 years?
Oh, I see. But you in a priest robe? No, that's hard to picture.
Who asked you to picture that? Besides, priest robes from 1,000 years ago were nothing like the ones today.
Right. I didn't think about that. I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting from those priests.
How ridiculous. Come on, let's head to the next spot.
Cypher yet?
Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure is right in front of us.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But I have a plan. Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Xandria?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy. All right. Do you want to handle it?
Leave it to me, boss. I don't need a controller. After all, hand of Zagreus, my darling. Activate!
Huh? What? Wait. Wait, what? Wait, he can control this thing? Are you serious?
Looks like a charm.
Dude, he can really control this thing?
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
Let's go to the next room.
Hey, slow down. That question you asked me earlier. I think I just remembered something.
What's that?
What did I ask?
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the second chest.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't ask anything. You must have imagined it.
Oh. Is that so?
What the happens if cats go distress?
Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need to relax. All right, let's move on to the next treasure trove.
Don't stress yourself, Cypher.
Treasure, let's go!
He's so excited. He's like, treasure, let's go! Let's go! I'm just kidding, It's kind of like that. He's so excited for treasure. Hey, do people really get excited for treasure? Because I do.
Twinkle, twinkle, this core flame is the best.
It does refer to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
I still sound better than you, Haas.
Twink.
Go beyond all time and space on the journey of flame chase.
Hey, that's nice! Man, very nice song.
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed. If even Boss Lady says so, how could I not be excited?
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
Barbados activated activation mode. Uncover something hidden beneath the earth. Oh, great. It's that puzzle thing again.
Oh, isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting. Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game with us.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became sheep. Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here, this honor's all yours.
Puzzles and tricks are right up my alley. Just leave it all alone me.
Okay, so we're about to get started. Even I smell grass. I mean, yeah, because you know, like one of the neighbors be cutting the grass, and I can smell it. And you guys can hear the lawnmower. I mean, you can hear the lawnmower as well. Yep.
Told you, nothing can stop me. Cyber, it's your turn now.
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around.
Wait, what do you mean?
Huh? What do you mean?
Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. What happened?
I told you. Don't move.
What's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong, Cypher? What's happening? Wait, what?
My poor old back.
Wait.
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary.
Wait, is Cypher saying something?
That seamstress. She's listening.
Listening?
What? Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Seamstress.
Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
Golden Nymph.
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck.
Huh.
With only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could
Cyphera.
fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. Aglaya. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move.
Agaya's
What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go? I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I'm sorry, Cyphera. I've plotted and...
Is Cypher's real name?
My whole life. But I never could have predicted our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong. Replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
Hycelians.
Hycelians?
So this time, I must say this to you. Even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone.
Wait, what?
Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
Wait, is Glaia's going to die? No.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me. Unless you want to lose me for good.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face.
Oh, Glaia. Like, is there something happened to her?
It seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
No. Wait. No. Wait. What is happening? Is something happened to Aglaia? Those cleaners assassin did something to her? Like, what just?
Goodbye, Aglaia.
Wait.
Ah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But time has eroded away all that they once were.
Yeah, it was cold down there. I just needed to cover the vent. Yep.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
What?
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Oh, that's during that bet then. So what she means is to Cypher.
Could it have been back then when...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Oh.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide. Creepy. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years.
Oh.
We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you?
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaia, isn't that right, Zagreus?
Zagreus?
You have a terrifyingly sharp mind.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. If she knows everything now, yeah, that would be scary.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, Cyphera. Your face.
Huh? Oh.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Bleeding?
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned swordsmen. Exceptionally intelligent scholars.
Wait. So the golden blood they mentioned is like as the demigods, the Cryos hairs?
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper. Thief. Con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me and...
What?
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes. Warm you up and stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival, at all costs. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like Aqualia just really treats Cypher as her mother, though. Like a mother and a child, something like that.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly, it's just too hard. I'm close to giving up. What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna edit this once again.
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. You love this place. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name.
Even Cypher look cute though, but you know, it's still. I mean, like Aqualia and Cypher, mom and a daughter, or something like that. That's kind of referred to something.
After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart. Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
Ah, that would be nice, would it?
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
Okay. These folks in black are not responding to provocations, nor they do they seem intent on fighting. What exactly were they waiting for?
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Cereal's hairs. I read some chilling accounts. Story of the cleaners using Agamerzzz to plant fragments of the memories to successors, ensuring both identity and hatred to live on.
From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness.
27 kindness? What does that mean?
Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history.
And still, they endure. An organization perseveres through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase. Are they truly terrified of the era Nova that Chrysos' hair stood for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos, to ask the vested interests to abandon their status.
Are we gonna fight him or something?
Ambitions in this world for a distant ideal may be no easier than creating a miracle.
Are we gonna fight them or something, or what? Because right now they just here, and we know they bad guys, assassins and stuff. I wonder where the Trailblazer is now. If they talking to me, she won't be scared they're noticed either. I hope it all goes well. Is that Lord Kratos?
There you are, Lord Donghong.
No, not Lord
Couldn't
Kratos.
reach you on the teleslate.
Kratos.
So the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart. Because Aglaya is dead. And in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Wait, so the assassin killed Aglaya! So Aglaya's gone! Oh no.
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She?
Wait.
Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to oppose, you'd hesitate to strike.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is.
Is that woman, is it?
With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive. If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Like, bro, you sound cool! Like, really?
Ainon is seriously upset.
Yeah, I tell you. I say you don't want to mess with this guy. You don't want to mess with this dude. No way. Even he's a good, kind, hard person, but still, when it comes to fighting and stuff, he's serious.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finan. We're not here to start a fight.
Well, you guys really gonna start a fight because you guys are assassins.
We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else. While you were unaware, We already accomplished our mission. To buy time.
Wait, so what's the mission?
So, Lord Finan, until next time.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me. That woman? These guys? So their mission is maybe try to kill Aglaya?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
But they were after the Chrysos hairs.
I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run, no matter where they hide.
So it's gonna be a lot of trouble once we get there.
My teleslate.
New message. Global announcement. Due to the force majeure, the world-owned web operation would now be temporarily suspended. Please stay calm and remain in your homes. What's going on? Golden thread enabled for emergency and telecommunication only. Lady Golden Weaver deceased. Please return to the Holy City at once. I know it's hard to believe, but please come back soon. On my way. She's gone.
Aglaya. Is this blasted? Those guys.
So then, like, what's those guys doing?
But how could they possibly? Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it until I see it for myself.
Finan, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akama as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way, I won't be merciful this time.
Dude. Wait, seriously? Yep.
Cartonis?
Cartonis? Oh!
You're forging a sword for Finan, aren't you?
Oh, so Aglaya is that golden nymph, and wait, so she was the golden nymph, cause I think this will be her last time, right?
I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
You, Aglaya, in this form you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, dude, no.
It's time to fulfill our pact.
Dude, I can't believe they did this to her.
Of course. The pact. I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you. Do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Man, dude, I don't want this thing to be a goodbye.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was, though divinity it retains, filtered out the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
Dude, if this is really happening?
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily.
She was really taken by the cleaners. But still, something about this feels like a scheme or something.
I can't imagine how she could have been taken down by a handful of assassins, unless it's all a part of her plan. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find her.
Oh, dude. Dude, I'm thinking this is gonna get emotional right here, dude. Like, really heartfelt. Ah, you're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope?
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Krateros, were you in the city when it happened? What exactly went down?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaya fall from the Chrysos airbath.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
Oh. She was really assassinated.
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the Grove and those who confronted Don Hung in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya. Perhaps...
Speculating blindly won't help. Let's go find Lady Treby, as she understands the Guardian mind best.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Krateros.
No, dude, this is gonna be really sad, man. Hey.
Hyacinth.
You're back.
We heard from Kratos. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treby and Lady Trinan after the incident. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now.
How are the two of them holding up or something? But you witnessed Aglaya.
Yes, we witnessed her final moments. I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings, declaring her death, was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please, don't fall.
It's fine. I can handle it.
Oh man, I kind of seriously, man. Now how 5-1 feels now, I kind of feel bad for him, man.
What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treeby and Treenan, they've lost a 1,000-year-old bond. Like they're losing a part of their lives. You should rest, Hyacin. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treeby.
Oh no, I can't. I don't know how far this is gonna take, man, but still.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Lady Treeby,
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us.
Oh, dude, no, I'm feeling this now. I'm gonna cry, man. I'm not kidding. I'm definitely gonna cry, man.
You went to the grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Agamerzzz. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey. So, we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey. Yet, she gave everything without hesitation. For the future of everyone.
Man, what's going to happen now?
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Agamerzzz needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Veenan, my humble student, my trusted colleague.
Dude, if you have a teacher that is really favorite to you, dude, I can't really mention about this, man.
As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the Flame Chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated Kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when Kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways. But my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human. Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer, but I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness, deliberately, to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Agamerzzz still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally.
No.
That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, from the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Emphorius, the gate to Emphorius's future. Go, complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy, ignite the stars, and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands?
Oh man, dude. Oh, dude, this is so hurtful, man.
Alon, can you do me a favor?
Whatever I can help with, just say the word.
Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaya has left Emphorius the seeds of hope.
Understood.
Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone.
It was. It's emotional.
Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts.
Even this is an emotional moment.
I need to prepare
for this, man. Well, we gotta prepare to move up ahead, man. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry. That was the first emotional part I ever went through this time. I need to get myself together. Phyphon? Corn just has arrived.
Cortonis, what brings you to Marmorial Palace? I plan to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cortonis?
How are you holding up, I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right, your assessment is. Now, here. Take this.
Oh!
Is this it? You've completed it.
Oh, that sword looking so good! Oh, wow! Oh, man, dude. That's a good looking sword. Oh, wow. Dude, it looks so sassy. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like this sword.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it.
Oh, so it's called Dawnmaker. Oh, okay.
Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Huh. That's a good name for that sword, really.
Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad sword, Master. Yet you've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames. Its blade will wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cartonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Emphorius.
He's even Firefly is like a real hero. Especially he's just like Kevin. But still, he's really like a good hero.
Another thing there is.
Oh, that...
What's this?
Oh.
Stored here. The remnants of Aglaya's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little in this way. She wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago, but when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
Now?
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos heir's flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase journey.
He's gonna make another speech. Really? Yeah, he's gonna make another speech. Yeah, keep preaching, man. Keep preaching.
This journey was supposed to unify, not divide. To strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone, Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
Now they're pretty shocked now.
Who murdered Lady Goldweaver?
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed. The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Veenan has a way with words.
Especially, like, there's something special about a man of letters, but they were me up there too. I could do it too. But be quiet and listen carefully, okay?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, listen closely, because we might learn something.
The flame chase journey is nearing its end. With only one titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila! Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Agamerzzz will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy.
Preach, my friend. Preach, my brother. Preach.
A better people.
A better people.
Better people!
Better people. Yes, yes.
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
Hey. All right.
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaya left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium. She was Agamerzz's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Goldweaver, Aglaya, and her greatest feat.
Even I can hear the bell echo from the background, really.
Was being a selfless person.
Let's remain silent for Lady Akia.
That singing sounds so familiar.
Whoa! Wait, hello? Wait, whoa! Wait, is this all the flame chase? Like, dude, this is the picture of it. Oh, wow. Alright, dude, nice picture. That's some good picture right there, yeah. Okay.
That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
Yes.
That song?
Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety, your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little.
Oh, really?
Now, you've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Oh, come on! If you can see him blushing, yeah, he is really cute when he blush, really. But still, all the girls will love him, really. All the girls will love him. And I'm his brother. I got the best brother ever.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
I heard what you said.
Oh.
Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Wait. So the flame chasers speak to Phi-Fun one last time, and then when they say goodbye, they disappear. Oh.
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the flame chase journey might not have survived.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
So this like, it's showing these parts here that's showing the last moments that they could ever speak to Phi-Fun. Oh man, dude.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Anaxa.
Castris?
Miss Castros? Aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
Yeah, it's that sound effect again about the like, you know how the screen turned purple and all that when you activate Castris' power? Yeah, that's that sound again.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gastras.
And now, Agaya?
Agaya.
Oh.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Dude, this is like an emotional part when you have to say goodbye, man. And then even there gonna be some more goodbyes after this. I mean, like, how many goodbyes we gonna have? Like, dude, if they be saying heartfelting story, dude, it's more heartfelting now when you have to say goodbye.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaya. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Did you forget me?
Me day?
Forget you. Like I'd ever.
There he is!
We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
Please don't make a tearful farewell for this, man! Dude, you guys are buddies! You guys can't just go on to say goodbye forever. Dude, this is not a goodbye. Please don't.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mighty Moose.
Don't know! Oh, man!
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Wait, hello? Wait, who's that talking?
Yes, Cyrene.
Wait, Cyrene!
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
Wait! Wait! Is that the girl that I saw in those pictures? Wait, hold on!
A lot has changed while you were away.
Elsia!
I've met so many people. I've tried so many things.
Oh my gosh!
I found new resolve.
Dude, it's like Kevin and Elsia.
Let go of some attachments.
Dude, it's just like Kevin and Elsia meet together in reincarnation. Like Cyrene as Elsia, and then Phyphon as Kevin. They've been reincarnated from Honkai Impact to Honkai Star Rail, and then now it's like they meet each other again, just like Kevin and Elsia. Dude, man, dude.
I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Oh man, that was goodbye moments, man. I'll never soon forget, man. Days later, Dawn Cloud.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories.
Different kind of memories, eh? Yep.
I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here, all the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cyphera, you...
Seamstress. Tell me, does Agama have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Gold Weaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Gem of all worlds. Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess. Cypherer, you're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawncloud to steal that gem, aren't you?
I was gonna steal the gem, huh? Yep, you're gonna steal the gem.
And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Oh wow, Agalia knows all her plans.
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face, plain as day. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cypherer?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person. Or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to get there! I can't weave golden dresses like you. I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelins. And I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treby. The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still want to be worthy of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I know, Cypherer. I know. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery. Even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Aglaia, I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful. And that everyone is simple. And kind. If only I could get everyone to believe that. Would that lie become reality? If enough people believed in it, even though it's a lie.
Lies will always be lies, Cypherer.
Yeah, lies always never the truth.
But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Noble to the truth, huh?
Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
Whoa!
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Whoa, okay, I never thought he just came out of nowhere.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad, I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
None of your business. Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase.
Old-timer!
You're probably aware that Aglaia has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase. And the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader of the cleaners.
Ah, I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yep. She already did something before, now we gotta stop her. I think she's still holding the grudge.
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the Council Theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery.
Or better yet, like a trickster.
I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cypher.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akama closely.
You mean the Flame Reaver's here?
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion.
What?
That lunatic may have lost their mind. But they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akama yet?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Ha! Secret art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with a flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
A big favor?
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable. Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Oh wow. We seriously think we don't let's just be sure we don't die until we paid her? Oh come on. Oh, we're playing High C now. Meanwhile, the global epiphany. Oh.
I'm back. I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together.
I study together? Oh.
But we have an even more important mission.
I like High C Memo Sprite.
Lord Finan has already set the date to campaign against Aquila. Being a descendant of the Sky People, I
like you make those cute little sounds.
You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while.
Even she can understand what Isa say.
Oh, ancestors. please wait for just a bit longer? The time I spent in the grove deserves some reminiscence. This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Agamerzzz, one of the 7 sages.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't?
Firstly, call me Professor Agamerzzz.
And second, don't interrupt me. That's the next thing you're gonna say, huh?
Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, fine enough IDs Elysii. I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path. Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Oh, really? I never thought that Hyacinth is like Anaxa's nemesis. Never thought of that.
Fine.
Huh.
Since Hyacinthia insists on this,
Hyacinthia?
let's go through the process.
Oh, so that's her real name, Hyacinthia. But say Hyacinth for short. Okay.
Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of IDs Elysii? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
Wait, how to become a hero is boring? I mean, like, it's not boring.
I didn't say.
Even Cass is so cute when she laughs. But yeah, it's still kind of funny.
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Agamerzzz, but I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Seliosi's name remains.
Wow, she knows a lot of stuff right there. I'm just listening.
Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground.
Oh, so she's playing everything from the sky.
That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page. I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that, but my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Hi, see?
Danny, what are you doing here?
I didn't expect you to see you again in the Grove. Firefly mentioned you were gearing up the campaign against Aquaria. Are you here too?
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
Oh. The Rainbow Bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquaria, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You will protect me, won't you? Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I collect as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Morphosis is a valuable addition to our data bank when I get back from Astro Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yeah, we can go back. So all we gotta do is defeat that Sky Titan, and then we'll be home free, and we can go to the trip to Astro Express, and even come back here anytime we want to. Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about a world beyond the sky, I have a feeling it's not gonna go smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot of still I don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The Grove is filled with a danger right now, and with an extra pair of hands translated to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Alright, let's get a move on. But even there's a lot of stuff, information I can't really break it to. But especially once we get to the sky, once we beat the Sky Titan. Once we get to the Sky Titan, we're gonna learn everything. We're gonna learn everything. What's this?
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the Chroma Coffer. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the Chroma Coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
If that's to prevent those who are not qualified from pointless losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully to Hyacinth talking with the ancestor. Alright, let's listen.
Who has awakened me?
It's I, Hyacinthia, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. You are Lord Crispus, aren't you? I've read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were wrongfully accused.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name. So, our bloodline and duty have continued to this distant age.
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing, for the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Aquila is the final challenge the heroes will face.
Perfect conclusion. Hyacinthia, you look very young, and you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can contend with a titan. How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into a curse, leading a child like you to your demise?
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants, to people like you and me. Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world. Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Aquila's core flame no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the chosen Skyfolk.
Wow, you sound like you got a really deep voice though, but yeah.
I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the Skyfolk in my own terms, to conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an outward resilience, but something deeper within. Receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. May you gain wings to return to the sky via the Bridge of Rainbows.
Wow.
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus. We won't let you down.
Wow. What a nice ancestor. Well done, Hyci.
Thank you. My ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count.
Looks like your efforts really paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is said to rest in the vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Agamerzzz together, Danny?
The vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggest I learn the secret arts of water from Fulgokus's priests? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have the spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve the path directly to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Agamerzzz are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I got the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Bagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water gate formed in this technique isn't stable as a ritual basin. It's likely to let one person through. And for Agamerzz's priest you design it, the entrance serves as the exit. You need to come back through the vortex once you meet your ancestor's spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Under the raging steps of the frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides under the world's heartbeat. Spirit water revealed the way.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises.
I can't believe he mastered it.
But this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treeby here too? And who is that next to her? Oh, I think I know who that is.
Do you have to go already, Syphie? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphie. He's still so young, yet...
Yeah?
He's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind.
Yeah, don't forget it. He's the true hero.
Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Oh, dude, I sound like an old woman.
Syphie.
Dude, that's like a guy. That's like a nice old woman voice.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. It reminds me of Aglaia in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, big sis Treeby. Before I go, got a little gift for you.
Ooh.
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh?
A twist?
Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher. I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Wait, you think? You think?
Don't judge a book by its cover, Syphie. Zinni is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
Oh.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Syphie cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Cypher used the coin whimsy ability to teleport away from the vortex.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
Even she's quick too.
Don't worry. She's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Oh, well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Cinny? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Cypher's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame.
Man, I mean, when did we go to the sky already?
Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Oh. Converse with the ancestor. Oh, so that's her?
Child, what brings you before me? Could it be you're a descendant of the Sky People?
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Sky People's flame chase duty. You must be Gemellectra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Akama and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the Sky People a place in the Holy City.
Hyacinthia, you seem well versed in our clan's history. And this is the Vortex of Genesis?
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos Heir's flame chase journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorios? Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty? As fellow pillars of Amphorius, who would have thought that Sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaya made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaya? Is she still on the flame chase journey after 1,000 years?
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs forward.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to endure the merciless erosion of time, and lasted for so long. Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings, no?
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
I see. Yet, Trebios' prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle fate.
Thank you, Lady Ektra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head-on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
I like you, child. I wish this conversation could go on a little longer. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubts. But your resolve has touched me. If Sky's divinity is fated to pass on, I hope it incorporates your optimism and kindness.
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use.
Wow.
General Ektra is so different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person.
Yeah, she's pretty cool, man. I mean, especially, I could have said, I thought like so like big and strong, but turns out she's kind of kind.
Alright, time to head back to the grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting.
You're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
Do you mind sharing what your ancestor's spirit said to you? I seem to recount the conversation with Jedra Edgar to Dalhan.
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounded like everything went smoothly. I'm just a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk would mend dusk and dawn. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trina deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
Okay.
We're here. This is it.
Castrum Kremnos.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
He sent a message earlier, carried by thunder, warning us to watch over the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
Yep, I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother.
Grandmother? Your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time.
Oh.
I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scrolls simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
And the criminal warrior she fought against
Was Lord Kratos.
Oh. Yeah, you still saved his life, even though he took your family.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out, I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard Lord Kratos took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trianne, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Kratos must have done that to become a better man.
Oh, so become a changed man, huh? To be better. It's true. It takes true the courage to forgive, but every bit as strong of you as your ancestors, I see.
You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame, ancestor. Please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Okay, listen carefully to High Seas and talk to her grandmother. So that's High Seas' grandmother?
Is this the world of the living? Wait. You. Could you be
your granddaughter?
Grandmother? It's me. You're Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia?
My little hummingbird. Why? How? Why is it you who awakened me? I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first sky rite when I was 8? Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing strength, the ice ring embodying wisdom, and the radiant pendant signifying kindness. Grandmother, do you remember the one I chose?
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, no other child of the Sky People had ever made the same choice I did.
Hyacinthia, there was a time when I thought you were a timid child. You never had much interest in swords or battle and had no relation to that fiery determination and strength in our blood. Yet I've told myself, that's not a bad thing. If my hummingbird could live her life in kindness and optimism, then it'd be a good thing.
It's already been a good thing already.
I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila would fall to you.
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, but the capacity to shape the world. When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame-chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else. Healing. Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years, began with Sky, and will also end with Sky.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid. If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, then carry your resolve through to the very end. Return to the sky with my blessing, and watch over this world on the threshold of salvation.
Grandmother, thank you. But I have one last request.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell me the tale of the Sky Hero once more? Just like you used to.
Who is gonna be this Sky Hero?
Then listen closely, my dearest hummingbird. After all, this will be the last time. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay until a spear, fueled by mortal rage,
a spear?
Pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder. Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nicanor, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos heir of the sky, Zeliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solipus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world.
Oh. Okay, so this thing right here, that's the Sky Titan, Aquila, right? Like with those eyes. Oh, and that's Lionhead Cerberus.
To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume,
Moon the
whose
Plume.
graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens.
Oh, okay.
The one warrior and her 2 beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder.
Who is this warrior?
The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titans' blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the sunlit wings set the Titans' wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall, with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her 2 fearless winged companions.
Celios, huh?
She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more. Only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the Rainbow Bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
Wow, what a story. A few days later at Dawncloud.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Sveinan. Let's go talk to him.
Man, I say, what a story. I mean, even feel like it's like the story about to come too, as well. Okay, guys, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here today, and we're gonna come back. I say we come back tomorrow, and we go in like keep going ahead with the story. See you guys then.